I never thought I'd be the kind of person who could look back on a single night and feel my life split into before and after. But here I am, sitting alone, thinking about it all again. That night, I keep replaying it in my head, as if I could somehow change it. But every detail is burned into me. It was a quiet Friday night in our town. The streets were empty, fireplaces glowing faintly through windows. I was going to see my best friend, Alex. We'd known each other since we were kids. Inseparable. Or at least I thought we were. I walked up his driveway. The boards creaked under my shoes. The lights inside flickered. Alex opened the door before I could knock, smiling. That familiar smile that made me feel safe. "Hey man, you made it," he said. "Come in. I've got something to show you." He led me to the basement. I'd spent countless hours there before, playing games, talking, joking. But that night it felt different, heavy, waiting for something. He opened a box. Inside were knives, small, sharp, gleaming under the dim light. I laughed nervously. "What? Planning to rob a bank?" He didn't laugh. "No, man, I've been thinking," he said, pacing. Calm, too calm. That's when the first seed of unease crept in. "About what?" I asked, unsure. "About life, about choice, or about people." I laughed, trying to hide my fear. "Removed? Dude, what are you talking about?" He smiled, but not like Alex. "You'll see," he said. Hours passed. I was tied loosely to a chair, not enough to hurt, but enough to feel trapped. He walked around me, knife in hand, speaking about morality, survival, perfect crimes. I realized he had planned this. Every word, every movement rehearsed. "Do you want to die tonight?" he whispered, eyes wild but calm. In that second, something snapped in me. Fear turned into clarity. Survival instincts kicked in. I yanked the chair, stumbled, grabbed a metal pipe. "Alex, stop!" I yelled. My voice shook. I swung. It connected. He went down. I ran. Through the house. Out the door. My heart pounding. Tears streamed down my face. I didn't stop until I reached my car, driving aimlessly, thinking about how close I came to death in his hands. I never saw him again. Not for months. Then the calls started. Anonymous texts, pictures, notes slipped under my door, reminding me that night wasn't over. One night I returned to his house, front door ajar. Silence. Then I heard it, a whisper. "You thought it was over?" Basement door creaked. He was there, but not alive, not really. He staged everything, left clues to torment me. Years later, I sit here telling this story because I can't keep it in anymore. Small towns are not safe. Friends are not always trustworthy. Life is unpredictable. I survived, but survival doesn't mean freedom. Survival means remembering. Every glance, every word. That could have been your last. So if you ever think you really know someone, think again. Darkness hides behind faces you trust, and sometimes it's closer than you think.